Right, so you've just started the gym and you want to lose fat loss. This is for, well, you want to lose fat. This is a fat loss one that will work for anyone. I don't care if you're a teenager, I don't care if you're 14, I don't care if you're 24, I don't care if you're 44 or 64. These basic tips will work and give you big results. Now, when I'm working with people on fat loss, I always like to give, if possible, big, fast results in the first couple of weeks. And the reason for that is, let's say you're a bit obese. You lose 4 pounds your first week, 4 pounds your second week, 3 and 3. You're down the stone already in the first month. So people look at you and go, oh, whoa, you've lost weight. So when the suffering comes in, it's not going to be in the early days, but when that suffering comes in, it gets hard. You're going to look and be like, hey, I'm looking good. So the suffering is not a mental thing, because every week you're going to be like, hey, I'm getting into smaller clothes. Hey, I'm looking better. You know, if you're a female, you're like, hey, I have control of my curves. If you're a male, you can wear tighter clothes. So you're getting this confidence boost, this strength that's going to easily get you through it. You know, it's not going to feel as hard. Whereas if you lost 2 pounds in a month and you're like, I'm hungry, it's going to feel like shit, innit? So you want to have these big, fast results. Slow results will not get you there, you know, because people just can't. It's just mentally not going to help. So here's the basic things. You're just starting the gym. So what we want to do, obviously you want to lose weight, but number two, you want to look better in clothes, you want to look better naked, you want to look good, you know, you want to look sexy. Obviously, why you're doing it. Obviously, you want to feel better, you want to have more energy, be less lethargic, have less anxiety, stuff like this, which are all caused by obesity. So you've got all these tools. So what we're going to do is you want to prevent loose skin, obviously. So this is where weights come in. So we're going to raise your metabolism and we're going to allow you to be able to eat more while still losing weight, so you're not feeling hungry all the time. We're going to use protein to keep you full. So here's the basic tips. As you know, I do meal plans and diet plans, etc., which you can purchase off me, and I'll do it one-on-one with you and get you to the results you want. But this is free advice, free tips I'm giving you here. So the basics. When you start the gym, what we're first going to do, we're going to do compound lifts. We're going to do full body, and we're just going to do it 3 days a week. And the goal is to get stronger on all the compound lifts. So if I was doing you a routine, I'd have a day where you did, let's for example, say squat, bench press, and bent over row. We'll have another day where we do something like rack chins, overhead press, and let's say the deadlift. And the reason for this is obviously we're doing full body, as you can clearly tell. Maybe we'll do something like, then we'd have another day where we might do something like lunges, or the front squat. We'd have a another back exercise like dumbbell row, etc., and we'd have something like, depending what you're doing, we'd have something for the chest, maybe an incline bench, etc. But however we did this, we would change them based. So you'd have 3 different days. We might put a few little isolations in there as well, but we wouldn't go mad, and it'd be intensity. And the goal would be every session you go up by 1.2 kg on every lift. And the reason for that is, if you're squatting 40, next week 42, week after 45, week after 47, you're going up on reps and weight. Obviously your body's going to lose more weight, it's going to build more muscle, and this, if you're a woman, you can't build the muscle like a man, so we won't even get into that. But basically what this is going to do for you is, it's going to, not only is it going to raise your metabolism up, the more muscle tissue you have, the faster your metabolism is anyway, it's going to give you shape. So for a girl, your back's going to go in, your waist's going to go in, your ass is going to come out, because we're going to be building your ass up, your legs are going to look nice, you know what, wear a skirt or a dress, you know, we're going to shape around here so it shapes the breasts and underneath, etc. For a man, we're going to obviously build your chest, your shoulders, your traps, your lats, your legs, to give you this good shape. So while we're doing that, not only are we going to add some nice quality tissue to give you a good shape, we're also, so you just don't look like a skinny rat, we're going to be losing fat. Now, what are we going to do diet-wise? Because obviously you want to stay full. You don't want to be suffering all the time. You know, you want to be good. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 1.5 grams per pound of body weight. So many reasons for this. I don't want to get too scientific, but obviously there's more of a metabolic cost. So let's say you had 200 calories from carbs, you had 200 calories from fats, and you had 200 calories from protein. To digest the protein actually burns more calories, so you'll burn about 20-30 calories in that 200. So instead of getting 200 calories, you'll probably get about 165, 170, whereas the others you'll get closer to the 200 mark. So obviously when you're talking about 700 or 800 calories, you're talking about 200 calories less coming from protein than you would have on you that way. Protein will also repair your muscle tissue, keep your skin tighter, etc., and it will also keep you fuller. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get good healthy fats. These will come from places like salmon, fish oil, etc., etc. Even some of the food and the meats we eat, because you need good fats in you for your body to get rid of the fat in you already, and to regulate your hormones. Next up, we're going to do the carbs, but the carbs we're going to stick to is going to be from vegetables and fruit. We're going to get really healthy carb sources here, so that your insulin doesn't skyrocket up and down, etc., etc. Then we're going to add in the cardio. We're going to do 3 to 5 days of cardio based on how much you need it. We'll start off with slow pace, and then eventually we're going to build up. We'll do some HIIT, maybe a 20-second run, 40-second walk, repeat, and you'll be shocked at how fast this fat will come off. And I guarantee you, within a month or 2, you will look so dramatically different and be so happy with yourself. And if you need help, favorite my video, reshare the video, add me, send me a message. I'm always here.